Shalom Akim, Shalom Yasharallah. First off, I like to say, Kal Halayim La Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Nathan Mashanakabad La Hazakwanim Shal Yasharallah, Wa Shalom, Wa Ahab La Bakayar Shal Yasharallah. I want to give all praises to our Heavenly Father, Yahawah, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahawashi. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. I'm going to be going in on this society, man. If we look around, we can see everybody clearly being enslaved. And to them, they think they're not. You know, they've been given into their own deceits, into their own devices. So people think that they're free here, not realizing really who they are. And when you tell them the truth, you know, they've been beat into submission until they feel that they're somebody else, man. They identify as their masters, you know. So I'm going to start off with Jeremiah 10. And I'm going to start off at verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahawah speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So all you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, yet take heed to the word of what Yahawashi is telling you through these men. Through the men of the Lord, you will hear, Salakia, you will hear the word of Yahawah. So that means when you go to church and you're going after Good Friday and Easter, I mean, if you really look into it, Easter, one, she was a pagan god, a goddess, which was the goddess of fertility, and the bunny was a symbol as another god of fertility, you know? So you're really worshiping a different god, man. When you go out there and you do the Easter bunny hunting or you know, hiding the eggs and all that stuff, and you're going after pagan gods, man. You know? And then you have Christmas, which the churches also embrace, and they have their Christmas trees, and you know, they talk about this Santa Claus, man. That's all paganism, man. You're going after pagan gods, you know. So you shouldn't even worry about your birthday either, man. All we have to keep is what's in this book, in the law, the law of Yahawashim Yahawashi. If you keep that, man, you're doing what you're supposed to do as an Israelite, man. You know, and this isn't for heathen either. Heathen are not going to want to follow the book, the little book, the Bible, the law. They won't want to follow it, man, because it's not for them. This is strictly for Israel, you know. So let me read verse 1 again. Hear ye the word which Yahawah speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. And like I said earlier, it's you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Thus saith Yahawah, learn not the way of the heathen. So what does that word heathen mean? It means pagan. You know, and in Spanish it's pagano. So it's all these, it could also be these other nations. Other nations meaning besides Israel. So anything that is not from Israel is heathen. Because you're going to be worshiping strange gods, man. And whenever we're in our land of captivity, we're going to be worshiping new gods. That's where that Serapis Christus, Caesar Borgia image came from. You know, that's that new god people worship, this Jesus Christ. You know? And that wooden cross, people worship that cross like crazy. The saints, they worship the saints in the Catholicism. You know, those are those new gods that these heathen beat you into submission with, and then they say he loves everybody. So then you got to love your master. And that's how they get you people. And you guys are so blind that you don't see it, man. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. You know, whenever the blood moon was out and the solar eclipse, You know, we see them as prophecy, as it coming by, as stated in Revelations. But these people, they're dismayed, man. That they look at it and they're in awe, they're in shock. You know, but when that time comes, when Yahawashi comes back, these heathen are gonna be destroyed, man. And 2/3 of our people are gonna be destroyed because, you know, they have lack of knowledge. So it's Yahawah himself, the Most High, is telling you himself, do not follow after the heathen. Don't do what they do. Do what I'm telling you to do. You know, but our people say that the Old Testament is done away with, and the New Testament never said that, man. It never said it was done away with. It was clearly speaking to the Gentiles, which are still Israelites, in a Gentile state of mind. They're not the pure Gentiles. They're the ones that were beat into submission by their masters, and they love their masters, so they stay there, man. This was given to them, even though you're not following the law to the T, even though there's some things that you won't be able to do. Be faithful, man, in Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, and do the law to the best of your ability, man. Like the brother said the other day, that we aren't going to be able to do the law perfectly here in this society, you know, because we have to be wise, man. Because for being gay, what does the law tell you to do? It tells you to kill that person, man. That's an abomination. You know, obviously we can't do that out here, because then you'll go to jail for years, man. You know? So there's things that you can do and things that you can't do. You know? So that's the word that Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi is telling you, man. Don't follow after what they're doing. You're beautiful, man. You're Israel. You're precious to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. So follow what they're doing, man. Follow what they're telling you to do. You know? And from verse 3 and down, it talks about the Christmas tree, man. So you know that it's not biblical to do it. It tells you that the people, the people's customs are vain. And that's what we see now with you Christians, with you, all of you that that have that master's religion. You know, all of you that have that master's religion, you're going after pagan things, man. And a lot of us are finally waking up, which is beautiful, and it's prophecy that we would. You know, I read a post and I smiled because I thought it was beautiful whenever they said they try to bury us, which are the Israelites, but they forgot that we're a seed, man. And what happens to seed when you bury it? It grows. And when it's planted with this everlasting water given to you by Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, you're going to grow, man. And you're going to continue to grow. And you're going to be covered in that righteousness, man, that beautiful garment. That's that garment, that's the righteousness of Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. You know? So from there, let me go to Isaiah 5. Verse 20. Declare this in the house of Jacob, right? The house of Israel, and publish it in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people, with not understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me? Don't you fear Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi? Don't you fear the Most High, man? You know? You have eyes and you can't see this truth, man. You have ears and you can't hear the beautiful words, the gospel being preached unto you, man. So Yahawah is telling you, don't you fear me? Do you fear the Most High? Or do you think because you're inside your house, he can't see you? You know, fear ye not me, saith Yahawah. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. Man, that's beautiful. You know, Yahawah is the one that sets your boundaries, man. He's the one that sets you to go a certain way. He's the one that sets you to grow, to be proud, or to be arrogant, or to be ignorant. You know? Now let's go Isaiah 5 and 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge. So we're giving you this good news, man. The men at Great Millstone are giving you the truth. And the truth is, you don't have to go to Israel, man. You don't have to go to Israel and wait over there until the Lord comes back. You don't have to move away, because this destruction is going to be worldwide, man. What do you have to do? You have to be patient, man. Here lies the patience of the saints, right? You have to be patient, and you have to be diligently working the beautiful works, man. Not only doing the commandments, because that was given to only Israel, but also through faith, you're going to move, you know? Through faith, you're going to move. You're not just going to hear, you're going to do. Not just the hearers of the word are going to be justified, man, but the doers of the word are going to be justified. So who are the doers of the work? The ones that are out there telling people to repent, and the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's prophecy, you know? So for those that are taking heed to the knowledge being given unto them, those are the ones that are going to be justified, man. But the ones that are ignoring it are the ones that are being given into the hands of Yahawashi to be destroyed, you know? And their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. You know, that valley of dry bones. And that's what we see here. There's a lot of people walking, but they're just walking bones, man. They're walking skeletons. They don't have any life in them, man. And that's what that breath of life is. The scriptures, the truth of Yahawashi. You want everlasting water? You can't find it out there. That fountain of youth. Salaki. That fountain of youth that the conquistadors try to get. That fountain of youth that all these all these heathen try to find, man. That the children of Israel have always known, man. That fountain of youth. We have that knowledge. They don't. So whenever they hear this, they go crazy, man. They don't understand it. They want it, but they don't understand it. So what's that fountain of youth? Yahawashi, man. He's giving you that fountain of youth, that water. Everlasting water to stay young forever, man. To reign forever and ever. Just like El Dorado. Right? They went after that golden city. Well, guess who that golden city is for? It says it on the gates. For the 12 tribes of Israel, man. There's 12 gates for the 12 tribes of Israel that are going to be entering that golden city. Pure gold, man. And these heathen, that goes to show that these heathen want that kingdom of heaven here on this earth, man. In their kingdom. But they'll never have it in this kingdom, man. That's for the children of Israel only. We are a peculiar people to Yahawashi. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself. Right? The ground has enlarged herself, and our people are dying daily, man. They're being destroyed by Yahawashi. These heathen are dying daily also. They're killing themselves, man. So hell, meaning the ground, has enlarged itself. Everybody in this world could die right now, and they would be placed underground. They would be placed on earth to bury every single one of them. And that's crazy to think, right? There's 7.3 or 7.5 billion people in this world. And every single one of them can be swallowed up by this earth. So hell has enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure, man. There's no measure to it. And their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. So all of you that are like in the time of Noah, marrying, being happy, and doing your own wickedness as you please, you're being given into your own deceits, man. You're gonna be destroyed. So from there, let me go to verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. So for everybody that is seeing us out there in the highways and the hedges, they pass by, they laugh, they smile, they point, they talk, they mock, they scoff, calling us evil for going out there and preaching the truth, the beautiful gospel. Just because you're at church and you hear peace and love, and you go out to the highways and the hedges and you hear the true worshipers of Yahawashi in spirit and in faith and in truth, telling you the truth, just because it's not smooth things like in Isaiah 30, because it's not smooth things unto you, and you're calling us evil, it says woe unto them. So destruction unto you that call us evil, man. That call the men at Great Millstone evil, or that mock us, or that scoff us, that put darkness for light. And that darkness is that doctrine that you've been covering yourself with, a different spirit, man, for light, for this truth. You're covering yourself, making it seem like that's the truth, when the truth is right here. But it's so harsh on you guys that you think it's wickedness. That's why you guys tried to destroy the body of Yahawashi, or of Yahawashi, and that's why you crucified him, man. Because he was out here telling you guys the truth. You're going to be destroyed if you continue in your ways. You guys didn't like that, man. And light for darkness. So calling this true doctrine evil, you're going to be destroyed, man. To put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. What your masters have taught you, that's bitter, man. And the way that he taught you, that's bitter. Beating your kids over and over and over and over, man. I saw that earlier where this lady was talking about, he's like, think about it for a minute. She was like, think about it. She said, whenever you're beating your kids, which discipline, you have to discipline them, but not in the way that you were disciplined, man. Because the way that you were disciplined was evil, man. So she's saying when you're disciplining them, don't tell them, okay, you go grab me the whip. You go grab me the belt. You go grab me the stick. You go grab me the wires. Putting them in wet water. Bring them back and pull down your pants. And she said, think about it. Where have we seen that before, man? Our people have gone through it, man. Negroes, the Latinos, the Native Americans. We all went through it, man. The children of Israel are the ones that went through it. They're the ones that went through this wickedness, this bitterness, man. And now we adopted that, and now we want to do it to our children. And that's wickedness, bro. They've replaced that sweet thing that we had for bitterness, man. We lost our way. That's why these men out here in the highways and the hedges, these men from Great Millstone, the ones that are in this truth, the ones that are doing this sincerely, man, those are the ones that are telling you how to get back to that sweetness, man, that beautiful, those beautiful moments that Israel had. We're trying to go back to it, man. We're trying to go back to Yahawashi, you know? And then it says, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes. So all of you that are wise in your own eyes, saying that, oh no, nothing's done away with. We can celebrate birthdays. We can celebrate Christmas, celebrate Easter, celebrate February 14th. We can celebrate everything, man. But you guys going after what these heathen are giving you. And then what is that called? That Black Month? Man, that's stupid and wickedness, you know? You want to learn about so-called Negro history, so-called Latino history? You want to know about so-called Native American history? Read the scriptures or listen to the ones that are teaching you this truth. That's history, man. Not what these heathen give you. You know? Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. So who is the righteous, man? Israel. It was stripped away from us, you know? So from there, let me go to Leviticus 18. I believe it's verse 3. Con. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And remember, this is also spiritual Egypt. So whatever they do here, don't do it, man. Because more than likely, actually, most definitely, will it be pagan. So what do you follow? The scripts, man, the scriptures. Follow after the scriptures. It is not pagan, man. So don't call it evil whenever we do the acts, the righteous acts given to us by Yahawashi. You're going to be destroyed if you call this evil, man. You know? So wherein you dwelt, ye shall not do, man. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. So everything they did in that land before Israel went there, you shall not do. Neither shall you walk in their ordinances. So don't go after what these heathen are saying, like in Jeremiah 10. Ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am Yahawah, your God. So our God, Yahawah, is the one that is telling us to go after what he's telling us to do, man. Not what they're doing. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am Yahawah. That is what Yahawah is telling us to do. You know? So let's see what they did in the land of Egypt, which is another thing we can't do. But people call it crazy when we don't do it. And it came to pass the third day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, right? The birthday of the Pharaoh. What did he do on his birthday? That he made a feast unto all his servants. He was celebrating his birthday, man. And he lifted up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants. So he was celebrating his birthday, man. So you think it's okay for you as an Israelite to celebrate your birthday? And like stated in Jeremiah 10, you think it's okay for you as an Israelite to do Christmas? Put up a tree? You know? You think it's okay for an Israelite to do Easter? Which I already explained what Easter means. Easter was a pagan goddess for fertility, and that's what the bunny represents. The rabbit is a symbol for fertility, because they have a lot of seeds, So you think as an Israelite that's okay for you to do? So from there, let's go to, I'm gonna end it at Peter. It'll be 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 25. But the word of Yahawashi endureth forever. So that doesn't mean that the old was done away with, man. That means it's forever. So if the Lord never changes, Yahawashi never change, and their word is forever, what are you doing, man? If you're an Israelite and identify yourself as an Israelite, what are you doing? And this is the word which by the gospel, meaning good news, is preached unto you. So this is the good news, man. You're an Israelite. You have to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahawashi. And if you do, you have eternal life. So with that, Akim, I want to say shalom. Stay strong. Keep growing in this faith and this truth. Till next time, shalom.